We established Black Wall Street districts around the globe in the spirit of the original Black Wall Street district of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Black Wall Street districts can be recognized as an urban area that is a thriving center of business, industry, and culture, and is a commercial strip that has 50 to 70% or more businesses owned by African Americans.
Support the Black Wall Street USA movement for the next 300 years. We established Black Wall Street districts around the globe in the spirit of Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. This movement is about God, our ancestors, and future generations. Your supporting membership will further show you are willing to perform the same ground paving efforts for generations we will never meet. Visit blackwallstreet.org/join and keep the movement moving.
Share my screen, share. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me make this bigger in presenter mode. Yeah. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Black Wall Street, Texas. We are super, super excited to have each and every one of you who took time to show up for your business today. Now, for those who are listening to the recording, I am extending a personal invitation to you. Yeah, I'm talking about you listening to the replay to join us here next week, same time, except on the Zoom. The link will be live, and we send it out a little bit before the meeting so that you can have it and it doesn't change. It stays the same. So once you have the link, you already have access to Black Wall Street, Texas. Now we're going to open it up for anyone who wants to lead us in prayer this morning. Feel free to unmute and pray.
Didn't I hear a brother's voice on there?
Yes, you did. Mr. Peterson?
Yeah, I'm here. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for this gathering. Bless each and every one of us as we continue our journey that you have guided us through, and that we continue to show your love and your message throughout. We want to thank you for all things that you've given unto us to continue to praise your name. And we thank you and praise you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Next, I'll open it up for anyone who wants to lead us in the 7 spiritual markers.
I'm willing to do that.
Go right ahead, Sister Rahima Rahim.
Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The 7 spiritual markers, as found in Isaiah and as requested that we learn by our director, Dr. Carter of Black Wall Street USA, are the Spirit of the Lord, the Spirit of wisdom, the Spirit of counsel, the Spirit of knowledge, the Spirit of understanding, the Spirit of might or power, and the Spirit of the fear of the Lord. Thanks for letting me share.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Now we're going to talk briefly about the Black Wall Street movement. What is the Black Wall Street movement? It is where we are preserving and honoring the history of our ancestors from the 1921 massacre that happened in Tulsa. And we are honoring them by continuing the movement and preserving the history by supporting Black business owners and keeping their services in our community by advancing their products or service, enhancing it, and elevating them throughout our daily movement. It's not just one time in doing it, it is ongoing. We are committed to serving this business organization and keeping the dollars in our community. Now we're going to start with the icebreaker, which are the pitch. This is where we set aside 1 minute to identify the business or the project that you're working on, while we're in this space. Only one business, one pitch. And I'll start off with the business that I will be discussing during the time that we're here. In this 1 hour time, I'm going to share with you the Graduates Gift LLC, which is a real estate management company that provides support services to graduates and young entrepreneurs who are experiencing financial challenges. And we provide access to income producing resources that are service and learning and earning opportunity. These services are in the space of digital marketing, AI technology, and trading. We are the Graduates Gift LLC. Next.
CC Moreland would like to highlight my insurance business. I'm a licensed financial educator, also an event planner. So planning and I plan large events to get the word out to several dozen people at the same time, like they did in Solomon's business model. You know, you have a product, you want to share it with a group of people. And so that's what I'm doing. Licensed financial education from retirement to investment to benefits for employers and individuals. CC Moreland, licensed financial educator.
Thank you for sharing. Next. Feel free to unmute and share your business if you're going to be pitching.
Well, I guess I go, Dr. Little.
Okay.
Ed Peterson, Global Touch Enterprise. I am a web design and marketing company based, of course, out of Houston, and basically assisting startups, churches, nonprofit organizations, how to build and grow their network in the area where they do business, utilizing a website as a marketing tool and a lead generating machine, as well as teaching AI and having AI chatbots to do the normal tasks that a lot of people don't want to do. And then also teaching and training about SEOs, which is search engine optimizations, SEMs, search engine marketing, which is basically a tool that we use to grow our businesses and get the word out. And we host events and I do workshops, and I also have a podcast that I do every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time to educate and uplift entrepreneurs how to build and grow their network in the area where they do business. And just continue to focus on growth and growth series as we continue now in the month of September for our growth month. So I'm just going to continue to educate and uplift as many people as will give us permission to do so. Back to you.
Thank you for sharing. Next.
Business I want to highlight today is Core Fast Tax. October the 15th is coming up. Those who have not filed your taxes, you need to get ready to file your taxes. Core Fast Tax is my tax company, and it is named after my children. KOAR is the first initials of each one of my children because I believe in legacy. And so if you have not filed your taxes, reach out to Karen. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Anyone else?
This is LT. The business I'm highlighting today is Marvon Creations. It is a custom jewelry business. I learned how to do jewelry when I was 9 years old. My mom taught me. I too, like Karen, my business is named after my children. It's the first half of my son's name and half of my daughter's name. And I help people, individuals, to feel a little bit better about themselves. And it is custom jewelry. So if you have colors in particular that you want or like, I can do it. And
All right.
I've also learned a technique from the motherland, even though colonizers try to take credit for it. It did not start with the colonizers. It started in the motherland, and it is a game changer. Thank you.
All righty. Next, we have one more. Sister Rahima Rahim. Sis Rahima Rahim, you're muted. Well, unmuted. You have the camera on.
Okay, got
Go
it.
ahead. Got it.
I'd like to promote as Black Wall Street director in Tulsa, Oklahoma, representing the state of Oklahoma. I'd like to promote the initiative that I'm interested in at this time, and that is the Trail of Tears 2, which is the plan to advance to North Tulsa, enhance your knowledge of the indigenous peoples, and enrich your family and your community when you go back home after you have experienced Trail of Tears 2, which will start in May, the last week of May, the last weekend, the first week, the third weekend in May, and in the last weekend in May. So anytime between that time that you can come or help to promote the trip across country, I would appreciate it. Again, that's Trail of Tears 2, which can be found, more information can be found on the website, Black Wall Street USA /Trail of Tears. Thank you for letting me share.
Thank you for sharing. And I think
Welcome.
that concludes who are in the room. And what
Hmm.
we're going to do now is move on to the next activity, which is the business activity. You have just given your pitch. Now it's time to share what did you do last week that include these business activities, the who, the what, the when, where, and why. And I'll start, being that I start with the graduate's gift. What we did last week, it is official. The graduate's gift moved into a physical location. We did it. We are located at 10707 Corporate Drive, Suite 250, 123. We
You
are
go.
in there and looking forward to really working with our youth
Yes,
um,
yes.
with stage one in action. We actually are going to be hosting a meeting today at 12 o'clock, sharing the BG team wealth sharing opportunity because that thing is just growing phenomenally and being able to show people the compound calculator and how it can actually impact not only them personally, but impact their business. So that was one of the major events, activities that I did this week in my business. I also provided support to Stage One in Action Ambassador Miss Gaia B. I showed up to do support at it was the Richmond Marketplace where she had an opportunity to set up and do vending activities. Now, she was able to promote a bullying event. She did a really good job with that, made some key connection. I'm like, okay, how she get introduced to the mayor and I didn't? So when she was going around with the police officer, had an opportunity to meet the mayor of the city, in which I will follow up because the mayor did give the business card for me to follow up with. So that was the business activity I did with the graduate's gift this week. And I also supported our coach. LT was out there as well with Stage One in Action, an opportunity to network and see how that particular vending marketplace works.
Yay.
It was a great opportunity. So that was my business activity this week. Next, you can go and share what you did last week in your business.
Well, congratulations, Dr. Little. Lord knows you have persevered and you earned that office. So for my business, I went ahead and signed up to host a jazz event here at the amphitheater in DeSoto, Texas. Won a sponsorship, so I was able to go ahead and pay for everything. So doing that. getting my business out there, and also Trail of Tears, marketing coordinator for the Trail of Tears. Put a calendar together for you of of a thing that's going on in Tulsa during the month of May, Mother Rahima, and working on that. I'm glad I started that, so but I'll get that over there to you.
Well, thank you. And congratulations to you, all of you. You're really moving right along.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, Thank you very much. What I did this week was basically did some inner searching. I did some work on myself this week, trying to get organized because I have all these connections that I haven't been able to follow back on. Getting the phone numbers in the right place and all that good stuff. So I've just been working on myself this week. I shut down for 2 days and didn't move. Just tried to get organized because I have a lot of connections, but I'm not following through the way I should. Doing stuff at the last minute, and I want to be on everybody's call, and I'm just not doing what I should be doing. So my thing was working on myself, and you all have promoted me by seeing the progress that you're making. So I thank you very much, and I congratulate you all. Thanks for letting me share.
Thank you for sharing. Next.
Okay, Dr. Little. So my week, this has been an interesting week. I'm just excited because what I do at Global Touch Enterprise, of course, I'm educating and uplifting startups and entrepreneurs how to build and grow their network, and also with Stage One in Action as the new director of training, setting up scheduled trainings with Miss Lena. We were on call yesterday finishing up the training for the week, this week coming up, and making sure that I have something for the ambassadors as well as the coaches as we continue to all grow and elevate each other in the ecosystem that is going to be beneficial for everybody across the board. What I do at Global Touch Enterprise, of course, is to make sure that the ecosystem that I provided and put forth in my business is helpful to all across the country and many cities and states that I represent and showcase my business too on a regular basis. It's basically how I share when I do my podcast and all of that. So that's been a benefit and a plus. But the goal and the bottom line goal is to make sure that our community is uplifted with the technological skill set so we can collapse the time frames and make sure that everybody, we can bridge this digital divide. One of the things that God gave me, of course, was having tech centers in our communities across the country. I'm not just focused on one city or state, but I'm talking about the whole 50 states as well as globally. So it's given me a great mission to stay focused and clear on exactly what it is I'm doing day by day and reaching out and sharing this information on a consistent basis.
Thank you for sharing. Next. Anyone else with business activity for the past week?
This is LT Marvon Creations. I've been finishing up some unfinished projects, also networking with Dr. Little, which was a wonderful opportunity. And I'll be following up with the Richmond's Farmers Market to be a vendor. I kind of cased the joint, and nobody has jewelry like mine, which is a blessing. The Most High has gifted me with color. I see color, I put colors together, unusual colors or specific colors that you may want. And I'm going from there. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Next. Miss Karen, any business activity last week?
No, I had my family reunion last week. And I was traveling a lot, so not really.
You did something. I know you told somebody something about some taxes on that trip.
Oh, girl, you know what? I forgot. My cousin's sister was there, and so she do taxes, and so I got to talking to her. Has done taxes for 45 years. And so she was saying that she was going to switch tax software. And here I go. Okay, I sell tax software. And so you can check out my software. And so she gave me her email address and I emailed her 2 days later. I am so bad on follow up. It is so important to follow up right then or within, definitely within 12 to 24 hours so you can make that person remember you because we know we have all kind of things going on and people forget and so you want to capitalize on that moment um, of when you met them. So of course 2 days later I emailed her, but I'm going to follow up. But other than that, I was just really enjoying family. It was just a time to come home to meet people that you haven't seen in a while. And my daughter, it was like no laptop, no Zooms. You're here to enjoy family. So I tried to adhere to that. And I had got a chance to pick up my mom and hang out with her. So I tried not to focus on business.
But listening to you, you got a little business done.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing. I think everyone has spoken, the ones that are in the room and the
Oh,
ones
did I speak?
uh
What I
go
did?
ahead. Go
Oh, oh,
ahead.
oh, yeah. One thing I did do. I went to that I remember. I went to Billy Parker's our treasurer, Oklahoma treasurer for Black Wall Street. Her Wednesday event with family, but she had a special guest this week, and he was a minister, but he does a phenomenal job. She was also selling from starting to sell products from local farmers, but he has a phenomenal business. He demonstrated how he can take Christian music or and teach Tai Chi as well as boxing, and everybody out there were all women who were out there, but he used all of us as I was trying to take the picture because I didn't want to get involved, but then I was so excited about the Tai Chi. I didn't want to do the punching, but I did the other thing, and so I'm going to. I gave his wife a card and asked her, and she was very excited about coming, being a part of the event. And I think they're from Texas, but to be a part of the event for Black Wall Street USA. So I did that, and there was somebody else I gave a card to that was excited about being involved, but right now I can't remember and I don't have my notes. So thanks for letting me share.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Oh, y'all
Thank
had
you.
a lot of good things going on. I'm so proud of y'all for showing up for your business and keeping it moving right along.
Thank you.
Now, what we're going to do is the business dialogue where we reflect on the Black Wall Street call. Now, we didn't have a call this week because it was a holiday. And so we can reflect on the call the week before, and that's when the big announcement was about Mr. Daly. And what I was taken away from it, he's going to be focusing on the 7 habits of effective people, Stephen Covey's book. And my takeaway is I'm already familiar with the system. I already use that, prioritizing those things that are important, using a journal. Because Stephen Covey, it was a planner that we used back in the day, and I still use calendars and planners and journals all in one. It's all mixed up now because I have so many. But I still utilize that in reflecting on the call with Mr. Daly and Dr. Carter, incorporating different spiritual moments during that. I'm setting aside time for it. When I wake up in the morning now, I have blocked off 14 minutes where I just sit still. Imagine that. 14 minutes, me sitting still. Sometimes I mess it up, but I
Wait,
do have
you
to say
sitting
that.
still? I don't believe it.
I know,
I
right?
don't believe it.
No, there is no way.
I,
Really?
I try. Y'all heard me say I mess it up, but I
You
do
do.
try, and I have it
Wow.
set aside. And I even tell Gaia she can't come in my room. That's my time. That's me and God time, where I'm focused and just being still and listening for His guidance. So that's what I'm doing
That's
on
how
my
you do it.
spiritual journey as well. It's a struggle, but y'all know He working with me and on me. So that's what I did. I'm still doing. I'm trying to live by these principles. So, anyone else want to reflect on the call Mr. Daly had and Dr. Carter had? What was it, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I did want to tell you that Mr. Scott, I did call him. He said he didn't get the link, so I don't know what that was all about. I told him to go to Black Wall Street website, and he should be able to tap on because my
Yeah,
stuff
I
is.
sent it to him directly at
I
9:00.
know, but he said he didn't get it, so I don't know.
I'm gonna do it again
he
and
was.
tell him again, because one thing, don't lie, the tracking
Mm-hmm.
system, it tells.
Mm-hmm.
And so he got a personal text from me
Right.
twice now.
Oh, maybe he was looking around. Okay, I'll call him
Yeah,
back.
it was a text message.
Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. And it was delivered at 9:04 a.m.
I'll call him.
Okay. Anyone else want to add to the previous Black Wall Street call? I'm super excited to see the promotion that Mr. Daly has and how he's incorporating and moving from the conference call system into the Zoom space. So I'm excited about that. Looking forward to Monday. Hopefully, we will have our first Zoom call on Monday. So I'm excited about that.
Yay!
That way we get to connect and get to see each other. You know how Mr. Manning want us to turn on the cameras. We can turn them on and turn them off when you're not speaking, because that takes away from the system as well when all cameras are on. Anyone else want to share? Then we're going to move into opportunities awareness.
I do like what you were saying about taking breaks to spend that time with God during the day.
Mm-hmm.
At least, I try to do at least 3 times a day in the morning, take a break for lunchtime when everything is so hectic. Just take time to focus on God for that minute and then get back on track. And then again, do a lullaby with Jesus at nighttime or something like that. But I like that you are settling down. I love that Mother Rahima, who's also all over the place and hard on herself, that she's not doing as much more when she's doing everything. So I'm glad that she's even taking it easy. And I've always wanted to take that judo type of course that Mother Rahima you were talking about. So I need to figure out where that is and where I can take that in Dallas.
Yay. Yeah, yeah. Anyone else? Well, let's move
Well,
in.
sorry,
Go ahead.
Mr. Scott's trying to get in, but he says he has an iPhone. He says he didn't, he saw it, but he's not getting in or something. I don't know what's going on with that, but
Okay, let me
so keep
just
going.
call.
Okay.
I'm gonna call that number.
She's going to call you. I'm hang up.
Hello.
Yes, sir. I sent a text message to you. All you have to do is tap the link.
Yeah, it doesn't. Let me just put okay, because I don't think it allowed me to. Yeah, that's what it was, because it was the first time.
Okay.
It didn't came up. So once I replied, yeah, it just came on. Yeah,
Okay.
the link.
All righty.
Hey, no problem.
Okay. He's coming into this space. That's super
Okay, good.
exciting. He's coming in. Here he is. He's already in. It says Miss Renee, but we know that's him.
That's the name of his business. You want to introduce yourself? Introduce yourself, Mr. Scott.
Mr. Scott, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, good afternoon. My name is Antoine Scott. I'm the regional director for the Northeast region for Black Wall Street. Um,
Your business.
oh, my business is I have a nonprofit here in Maryland. It's the Mrs. Renier Association Foundation. We're a grassroots community um, development organization, and we're working on food security and also environmental justice and economic development for our region.
And what was that information you had about sharing? Like he does a lot of research. Are there any? Well, I don't know if it's time for that, Dr. Little. So I'll just pull back and let you ask the questions.
Okay. Thank you for sharing, Mr. Scott. What we were reflecting on was the previous Black Wall Street main call with Dr. Carter and Mr. Daly, and it was when they announced that Mr. Daly is now, I forget the title, Chief of Staff for Dr. Carter, and the meetings will now transition from the conference call into the Zoom space. So we're super excited to see the direction that we're going to be going into, being that we've worked with Mr. Daly over the past year with getting information regarding funding and preparing our businesses for funding, to accept funding. So I'm super excited. He's going to be using the Stephen Covey's model as well as spiritual led activities with guiding the movement. Um, were you on the call when they did the big announcement?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to Monday, and you stay tuned on Monday. I'm sure they will send out a link for the Zoom as well. Now we're going to shift from the reflection on the Black Wall Street call to opportunities awareness. And I'll start with opportunities awareness. For those of you who have not heard me talk about the BG Wealth Sharing opportunity, that is a phenomenal tool to generate income for yourself or for your organization. And I'll share my personal experience because I believe in doing something before telling somebody something. And with it, with the BG team, what it is, it's a wealth sharing community where they are trading futures with Bitcoin and USDT, which is the dollar. And if you understand anything about futures, those are just contracts on people predicting that the price will go up or down. Well, this company has integrated AI technology into it. And with that AI technology, it has been 100% success rate. Now, what I like about the opportunity is it compounds on your balance. Whatever you put in as an investment, it is not one that you have to keep putting in if you don't want to. If you want to do like I did, I was like, okay, I've been in several crypto projects, lost big money, and I was like, I don't know. But I got in this with $500 about 5 weeks ago. And right now, let me look at my account because I don't want to quote what I have and I don't have it in there. That $500 has compounded. And let me see what my balance is today. I'm super excited because not only am I doing it, but I'm also, I have my niece, she's into it now. It's that easy that even teenagers can copy and paste. That's all you're doing. You're not trying to read the market or anything. You're connected with the community, and all you do is copy and paste the signal that you receive twice a day are guaranteed signals when you're in the community. And in Texas, those signals come at 12:30 and 6:30. All you do, I set an alarm. Y'all know I got that little disorder to be all over the place. Right now, my account has $918 in it. Let me show you. I have to show you better than I can tell you. Let me see. Oh, I can't show you. I'm doing too much. I think I'm fancy. I can't.
Keep going,
Oh,
keep going.
look at me. I can't show you. I'm not that fancy. I don't know how to take this thing off.
Well,
Okay.
Dr. Little, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna piggyback on her. Um, I was one that was a little skeptical, but she kept showing me what she was making. Look at this. Let me show you how much I made. Look at this. Let me show you how much I made. Look at this. Let me show you how much I made. So finally, after doing my research, I went on and got in, and I've only been in a week. I invested $500. I'm at $100. I'm into it $100. So my balance is actually it's more than that. It's 600 and something. I've been kind of keeping a journal, so it's more than $100 that I've compounded. So it works, y'all. I'm telling you. Since she can't show y'all the picture, she got a witness.
Okay. I tell you. So I'm super excited about it. And I just want to share that is an opportunity that's available. We're actually going, if you're in Houston at 12 o'clock today, we're sharing it. I'm also sharing it as part of my model with Stage One in Action. For those of you who are not aware of Stage One in Action, it's a nonprofit organization that provides support services to young entrepreneurs. Everything that I do guides me back to the youth with empowering them with knowledge and resources. So we're doing that as well. And so that's the opportunity that I'm aware of today. Let's see, any grants come through? I had one with a region 4 had a couple things that come through, and I'll share it via the email system what's available in region 4, I think. Yeah. And that's all I have for opportunity awareness. Anyone else have any opportunities that you are aware of? All right, then we will go into announcements. Now it's time to talk about upcoming events. Give an update. The Trail of Tears tour is in full effect. So, oh, I'll share my information about the Trail of Tears tour. Y'all know how I am. I'm out here in these trenches. I say out here in the streets,
That's
working,
right.
advocating for these kids. And so I was talking with Mr. Peterson, which I have a habit of bouncing ideas, y'all, because this brain has so many ideas and things. And so I was sharing with him that I had a business owner that had made a commitment to working with the youth, and she was willing to host workshops on site with the youth. And so she does t-shirts and things like that. She does my t-shirts and work shirts, whatnot. And so he suggested that I talk with her about Black Wall Street. I said, oh, I hadn't even introduced or shared it with her to join. And so I would go and do a visit. So I go by her shop to do the visit, right? And I'm sharing with her about joining Black Wall Street. And I said, yeah, some of the things we're working on, we're getting ready to do the Trail of Tears tour. And she stopped. She said, I just left. And she called it bulky or something. And I don't know what it is, right? And she was like, yes, I'm part of the Seminoles tribe. And we have already received our land. We've done this. I said, so you're a real Indian. And then she said she has the heritage, yes. And she would love to be a part of the Trail of Tears tour as well. So super excited about that.
She's the one
Next,
you were telling me about, right? That's amazing, right?
yes, she's the
Mm-hmm.
one. She's the one. I was like, wow. And I had put on my survey that I wanted to meet a real live Indian.
Indian. Okay.
Yes.
Look, Mother
And
Rahima, she,
I already knew her.
Dr.
Look,
Little
I
has
already knew
somebody
her.
for us.
Yep.
And so she's in Texas, and so she'll be able to help plan some of the activities for Tulsa.
Yes.
And okay,
And
great.
her husband is actually from that Boki. He's from there.
Oh wow, Bowley. Oh okay,
Bowley. Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
talking
Bowley.
about
Bowley,
Bowling,
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Yes.
Yes,
I was
yeah,
saying Bowley.
that's where the
Yeah.
rodeos are. We're trying to get. If we could get a rodeo down here, that would be really great. So just throw that
Yes,
out there
she
to you.
talked about that too. And
Great,
her grandfather has a extensive history with that rodeo in Prairie View.
great,
And I
because
was like, wow.
what's happening now is that the Europeans are really targeting them. That they have so much fun, they make so much money from that rodeo, going to Bowley, that I had somebody on another line who was discussing that the police, you know how they do, you go somewhere and they stop you,
Yeah.
they harass you and all this kind of stuff, even the airplanes. So if we could get them to bring it to North Tulsa, because there's a lot of land in North Tulsa, and we can get them to bring it to North Tulsa, then they wouldn't have that problem with so many people harassing them. Because most of them live in this area, who go live in this area, so they'd already be at the rodeo. So please throw
Okay.
that out to them. Thank you so much for that.
Yes, yes, yeah.
And when you all come, I was hoping you all would come this month. I think you're coming for something else. But if you come, I'll give you a tour of North Tulsa and the farmland, and some of the I want to hook up with the farmers. That was one of the things I wanted to do, hook up with the farm. Well, I do have a contact in Fort Sills, actually. I saw him yesterday, but I wasn't able to talk. It was one of my days I wasn't supposed to talk, so I couldn't talk to him. I have to call him and his wife. But if we can connect them with what we're doing with the Native Americans, that it'll be absolutely great, because they asked me to call them for a week, 2 weeks ago. I've just been bogged down and couldn't do it, but I need to get on that. I plan to do it today, God willing. So
Mm.
that'll be a great tie-in. That rodeo would be that will really pull some people into North Tulsa. Thanks for
Okay.
sharing.
All right. All right. Well, I'm super excited. Anyone else want to add about the Trail of Tears? And I'm excited, CC, with the calendar,
Mm.
because that brings a lot of communications
Mm.
as well.
Yes,
I think
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
having that calendar, having it on a space on a Google Drive where people can plug in the activities.
Yes, yes, yes. Like Mother Rahima said, if events are already planned, let's just join other events. Like May 2nd, there's a symphony orchestra. 14th, of course, there's a motorcycle club coming in town. May 31st through June 1st, there is an organization that it's the Black Wall Street Legacy Festival. Mother
Okay.
Yeah.
Ramhima, you've probably already heard of that before, but yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm putting
what,
on
the
the
rodeo is
calendar.
coming in town the last week in May?
No, it just said it's a legacy festival. It's not a rodeo. It's just a Black Wall Street
No, what was
Legacy
that you
Festival.
said? The bikers. You said the bikers were coming in?
That was
Yeah,
the
there's a group of bikers coming in. It's a rally. There's a rally on May 14th or something like
Yeah, they
that.
used to come the middle of the month. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yes, and
Yeah,
then
we got
also
that.
Greenwood Golf partners with Black Wall Street is
Yeah,
holding a
what's the
golf
date on
tournament.
that one? Yeah,
That's
because
May 14th also, so it's
yeah,
quite a few things.
Director Brown is coming in during that time.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Remember, he said that he was going to give us that
yes.
information. Okay.
Yeah, so I talked to Karen too about last week about, putting this calendar together of things that's already going on, and then we'll just include our
Exactly.
events, from the trail ride, from May
Exactly.
24th to the 31st, and incorporate, collaborate with
Okay.
events that's already happening.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Mr. Scott, did he have anything going on during the month of May with
May
MRAF?
of next year.
Yes.
2026.
We haven't did our full calendar yet. We're going to do that in fourth quarter. So I don't
Okay.
know
Are
as of
you
yet.
interested in having your young people bring them out to? I know you all talking about getting to Oklahoma, getting to Tulsa. So right now we're working on buses, finding buses, black bus companies. So
Yes,
go ahead.
yes, we'll bring a group of people down. My family has a transportation company. We don't have um the coach buses, but we partner with Borough Transportation. They have buses, so we can probably acquire one and get people from this region to come down. So yes, I'll be working on that, and then I'll provide
Okay.
updates on that.
Okay, good. And at the next meeting, could you check with Miss Cece Moreland, who's on this, who just finished talking.
Mm-hmm.
She's the event planner for the
Mm-hmm.
west of the Mississippi. So, and then we'll connect you with the one who's east of the, well, you're not going in that direction. You're not going south. You're just coming straight across. So you'll need to check with Miss Cece Moreland, with your bus company, so we can get more and more people to come on further up north.
Mm-hmm. And what's the name of your bus company again?
Um, I don't.
She's
Our
connected
family
with.
transportation is LOM, but we're going to go with Burrell Transportation.
Burrell. Is that back on black
Yes,
on?
yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're in Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, out of Baltimore.
I want to ask a question real quick. Um, Sister Rahima.
Yes, sir.
Um, I wanted to know, for Boli, is that the oldest black rodeo site that we have in America?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it probably is. I mean, I know they're well known, but I just can't keep all this information in my head. But they, when they have, they're yeah, they're pretty old because that's one of the old black towns. uh,
Okay.
and you know how we do things for fun, and that was just a fun thing that just blossomed out, and they have all kinds of activities even for the young people.
Mhm.
So anybody who has a vacation during that time, it would be a great time to come. But a lot of people have dropped out because of the harassment that that they get on the road. So we'll have to also find a way to help them with that. But moving it to Tulsa would really, the government would welcome it in Tulsa because it would boost their income.
Mhm.
And we do have a black mayor now. So if somebody wants to get on that project, that would be great.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, thank you. And I did hear from someone in DC. There's a bus company in the DC. DC and Virginia are real close. There's a bus company in that area, Miss Moreland. It's called Lives Matter. She said she saw a bus with Lives Matter on it.
Was
So,
it just a sign, or is that the name of the bus company?
well, that was printed on the bus, and she
Okay.
was supposed to pursue it. Akomi Love, if anybody knows her, she's
Okay.
just moved from Washington into the Virginia area.
Mm-hmm.
And so we know, God willing, we'll have some information on that next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
and and, and one thing I wanted to add to that list of workshops, well, I'm having it on my mind because somebody, Miss Reese, will probably write it down. Um, we need a homeless workshop because a lot of funds are available for homeless people. But what happens is the other people get the money and they don't plan it correctly, and those things fall by the wayside. They get the money and then they put exorbitant rents on these houses. In addition to that, they don't plan a community. They just plan houses. They just drop them into a certain neighborhood like ours, and they give these people nothing else. So when they no transportation, no. So when they want to come, when they want to go into the stores like Walgreens and just pick up stuff and walk out because they can. Um, a lot of stuff they don't plan, so we need to have a homeless shelter workshop, homelessness workshop added to that. Thank you for sharing. Let me share. That list of
Sister
workshops.
Rahima, do you know if someone has created the email called Trail of Tears 2 at gmail.com?
I don't think so. I wouldn't know. Did you see it?
Wow. Is there
Well,
such a
I
thing?
just tried to create it and it's
Oh,
telling me that username is taken. So I know that Dr. Carter somebody was going to be creating an email for you. And I was just creating and it said it's taken. So I didn't know if
okay.
somebody has already did it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's check. Let's check that out with the Dr. Carter or Miss what's her name, Johnson, to see if the tech team has done that, because
All
that
right,
would be
thanks.
good. Thank you for being on top of that.
Um,
All right.
not Karen. Cece, do we have an update from Kevin?
Kevin is pretty much waiting on us. Let him know that we'll have a transportation meeting. So I want to set something up for next week so we can all be on there.
Okay.
I can try to set it up for Sunday, but Sunday's agenda is so full.
Okay.
So I can set something up for next week so he can share who he is, what he does, and will that work?
And would you include Mr. Antoine Scott into that transportation meeting, please, so he can share his information and see what we have?
Absolutely. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's all that I have on my notes, just to see if there was an update from Kevin and to see anything else on the Trail of Tears.
What is this announcement time?
Yes, this is
Okay.
announcements.
Okay. So what I would like to announce is the meeting tomorrow at 6 p.m. That will be the Tulsa meeting at 6 p.m. So if you can jump on, that would be great, and then we can follow through on some of the things that we have discussed today.
Okay.
All right, so 6 p.m. tomorrow for everyone who's on the line. If you are available to get on the Black Wall Street USA Oklahoma line, we would appreciate it.
All right. All
And
right.
try to send the link out. As, somebody please commit to send the link out, because I can't do
Yeah,
it.
I send the links out. I mean,
Oh, that's right.
if I have
Okay.
an email for you, then it goes out in email. And Sister Rahima, you see where I send it to Rahima Rahim
Mm, mm,
at
mm. I
what?
forgot. You know what? I forgot it's an email. I forgot again. I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
because I didn't. I was looking everywhere else and couldn't find it, but I forgot. You always send it as an email, so I'm
Yes.
going to write that down as my assignment for tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And also, we have stage one in action youth showcase, Young Entrepreneurs Showcase on September 16th. It will be at my new office location. So we'll be excited to showcase the youth, and we will do it via Zoom as well, because we have some youth that we're working with out of Florida and Georgia. So super excited. Mr. Freeman's daughter is
Mm.
officially a member of
Oh,
stage one
congratulations.
in action. Yes, she completed the process and the
Oh,
interview. So I received notification that Mr. Freeman's daughter, she and her friend have a baking business. So they are officially stage one in action ambassadors. So looking forward to working with them on their projects.
That resource center is looking mighty good, Dr. Little.
I'll tell you, it's coming right along. You see my Black Wall Street poster?
Girl, go ahead. I saw that.
mm.
I had to tell Dr. G, I'm so proud of my Black Wall Street poster, y'all. It's just, that's the highlight for me.
I love it too, because I'm gonna hang that in my office, in my space when I get back to Texas. So that's gonna be something
Yes.
I'm looking forward to as well. Now, if I see you got yours hanging up there.
I know, right? So, yep. So we are looking forward to this youth engagement, and bringing it on the Trail of Tears to it. Y'all just get ready. Texas, we bringing it.
Yep, and then
Yeah.
also with the magazine, the last piece I wanted to announce too, the magazine that we're putting together too as well. And this is going to help a lot of our young people that want to get into the industry of media. We're going to look for writers. We're going to look for an editor-in-chief from one of our ambassadors, as well as photographer, videographer, and of course, social media enthusiast. So Explore Nation is the title of the magazine, by ex-NFL player Dwight Johnson out of Texas, who is the CEO of Stage One in Action. And we're just looking forward to encouraging all young people to get into whatever skill sets that they feel they want to utilize. We want to encourage them, we want to keep them uplifted, and we want to keep them moving forward so they can have the skill sets so we can break the digital divides that's going along in our low income areas or our communities that don't have the resources to get these things.
Okay, and what I'd like to add for Mr. Scott, they have the Renee company that he's representing. They do a parade, and it would be great if we could get some funding together for them to really get that bus, help them to get that bus and bring that whole. And because there is a parade going on, I haven't connected with that brother yet, but there is a parade planned, and if we can get them to be participants in that parade, it would be very impressive. So please get on the line tomorrow, Mr. Scott, to make sure that we discuss that. So I know it's 10 o'clock, and our Dr. Little believes in starting on time and ending on time. So thanks for letting me share, and thanks for all your efforts.
All right. Well, we will be joining your call tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned. We can pick back up on tomorrow's call. For today, I want to thank each and every one of you again for showing up for your business. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have an absolutely amazing Saturday.
So what's Black Wall Street? The Greenwood neighborhood located in Tulsa, Oklahoma was a place where our ancestors came together to accomplish something that was unimaginable. We were relatively just out of slavery. We were in a time of finding ourselves, and here we were creating self-sustainable communities. What happens next? Black businesses and communities were bombed and burned to the ground. Colorado, a whole town was flooded because it was thriving while Black. It happens over and over again. But we have got to move forward faster to make up for lost time. Black wealth is critical to the success of our next generation. Black Wall Street National, like many before us, have one agenda: to recycle the Black dollar. Whoever controls the wealth controls the opportunities. If you are hearing this message, then understand you play a key role in this movement. Join us, spread the word. We'll teach you how to create your own NFTs, cryptocurrency, and how other professionals are leveraging blockchain technology so you can grow and help others too. Everyone is always talking about how hard it is to find Black this and Black that. Well, here's the opportunity. We are Black tech geeks. We are using technology to build Black Wall Street virtually, together. This allows us to bridge the gap between all Black businesses and communities across the nation. But to connect every Black-owned business, we need all of you to help. Black directories, we welcome you. We can do this together. By connecting our communities, we make it easier for our members to find each other. All my financial advisors, coaches, service-based businesses, there's a place for you as well. And you, influencers, come over to Black Wall Street National, create your groups, monetize them, build with the platform that really rocks with you. Bring friends here, find friends here, easily shop Black owned. If you have an Airbnb, list your rental. If you're trying to figure out what the next best thing is, then come find it. Join a group that shares the same path you're trying to follow. If you can't find a group, create one. Be a mentor, teach a class, share your services, list your products, promote your events. Find and connect with Black directories and organizations across the nation just by being a member. All this under one roof with organizations that care about you. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams, and we are and can accomplish anything.
keep the movement moving. Lee True Vision is proud to have sponsored 100 members for deserving small businesses to take advantage of Black Wall Street USA member rewards. Lee True Vision Labs are where sounds are born, visions are created, and the truth is revealed.
Thank you so much, everybody, for allowing me to tell my stories and reading poetry and acting your movies and your TV shows and stuff. It's been a really blessed life, and I just want to say thank you so much for your encouragement and your support. It means a lot. You don't have to do it, but you do. And that's what's up. I wrote this when I was 19 years old. Ready? I'm 51 now, by the way. Oh, say, can you see by the blood in the streets that this place doesn't survive? On you, colored child, whose blood built this land. You're there in this place, and your memory reigns. Oh, say, does this truth hold any weight? This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slave. Anybody see the propaganda?